Every week on the PC Gaming Weekspot, I, Colm Ahern, and he, Matthew Castle, test the knowledge of one another in a little game we like to call Mystery Steam Reviews. And Matthew Castle, to keep everything all official, we now have a rule handbook. So, I and Matthew both bring 5 Steam reviews to the MSR arena, correct? But we omit the name of the game associated with each review. Our opponent must correctly guess the game attached to each review. 1 correct answer equals 1 point. I'm making it sound more complicated. While both combatants, yes, combatants, have 2 minutes each on each Mystery Steam review, they both also have help in the form of 3 lifelines. These can be used at any stage during battle, and also they pause the 2-minute timer. Each lifeline can only be used once, and the lifelines are question, where the hot seat haver gets to ask a yes or no question.
Hot seat haver.
The clue, where a fair clue is given to the hot seat haver, and genre. The genre of the game is revealed, yes, to the hot seat haver.
Hot seat haver.
Matthew Castle, are you ready to kick things off? Oh, it's fighting talk.
2014's my year, baby.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much for pulling me up on that. All of the games on today's Mystery Steam reviews are from 2014. We keep going back a year each time. We'll probably get to a point where, like, we don't know what came out in 2009, so let's go back to 2020, but we're not at that stage yet. So, Matthew Castle, are you prepared for your first Mystery Steam review?
Oh, you are going down this week. You're in for a shaming.
Oh, that man and his trash talk. It burns. So, Matthew Castle, your first Mystery Steam review is as follows. Yes, this game is riddled with historical inaccuracies and various absurdities. I'm not sure which is more absurd, using wooden shields to block fire or lighting metal swords on fire. I have trouble enjoying something this outlandish, and that's from Reo. It is not recommended, and they played this one for 3.3 hours. And Matthew Castle, your 2 minutes starts now.
I formally take back my trash talk. Historical inaccuracies. Games. So, when I heard lighting metal swords on fire, sounds kind of fantasy-ish. I'm going to ask for the genre.
Oh dear. Right, okay. We are pausing the timer there. So, Matthew Castle, you are enacting your genre lifeline. So, genre is off the table. Your genre, let me pull it up here. I wasn't prepared. I didn't think you were going to ask a question so quickly. The genre of this game is a third-person action adventure. Not a great use of genre this week, but we'll see.
You see, I thought it might be.
Oh, maybe he's got it. So
historical inaccuracy.
Hang on. Don't talk yet. I need to restart the timer. So your time begins. Oh no, Matthew, why is the timer not working?
Your fucking graphics, man.
Oh no, the timer was doing so well, and now it's
never happens to Taron.
Oh no, sorry. The time resumes.
I have to start the timer.
Well, that's because Taron doesn't have to run the whole show himself, does he? Jesus Christ. Anyway, sorry. Third-person action adventure.
That's actually very useful, because my worry that it was going to be a strategy, like a total war game, on which I would be screwed because I don't know anything about them, but it isn't. It also rules out first-person fantasy, because I thought it might be Elder Scrolls Online, which I think came out in 2014. I think the big third-person action adventure for 2014 was the Mordor game. But the problem is, I don't remember what the fuck it was called. I think it was called... One was called Shadow of Mordor. But I think that was Shadow of War. Was that the second one? Shadow of Mordor. Was it called? Oh my god! I know it's this game. I'm gonna say. I think it was called.
Who knows?
I think it was called Middle Earth.
Okay. 20 seconds.
Shadow of Mordor.
Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor. Are you... Do you want to go with it?
That's the best I'm going to do.
Okay, well, in that case, can I just for clarity, is that your final answer?
That's
your final answer.
Sorry, you're Tarrant. Yes, that's my final answer. We haven't got two Tarrants.
So Matthew Castle, you said, just to clarify, Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor.
If you say it's fucking Shadows of Mordor,
I can tell you.
I'm going to get on that fucking train. I'm going to come to Brighton. I'm going to burn your house down.
That Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor is incorrect. The correct answer wasn't Shadow of War either. You'll be glad to hear. You'll be glad to hear. The correct answer was Rise, Son of Rome.
Oh, I forgot that piece of shit ever existed.
Yes, yeah, indeed it did.
That's not a piece of shit. That's unfair. I'm taking my anger out on Rise, and I shouldn't do that. My apologies to Rise. I'm sure you're great.
At least, you know, you can take some joy in the fact.
I was so sure you were gonna go for fucking Middle Earth.
Do you know what? That would have been a decent one actually, because it is one of those annoying ones.
Don't stop playing your mind games. Where you're like, oh, maybe I could have done that one, because that means it probably is one. I know your games.
Matthew Castle, can I have my first Mystery Steam review? Please.
You can shag in a coffin. Laxi. Recommended 347.1 hours on record. 340.7 at the time of review.
And the time starts now. Okay. You can shag in a coffin. Alright. So, just gotta work these things out. I gotta process it and then figure it out. So, it's a game with sex. So, what games have sex? The Sims and BioWare games. EA games. Saints Row. That was... Hold on, what year is this? 2014. The Sims 4... was that around this time? I feel like it was. So you have The Sims 4...
It's been around for quite a long time.
It has been around. But you also have BioWare. So you have Mass Effect. Right, when did Mass Effect start? Mass Effect started in 2009, I think. Dragon Age started in 2008. So yeah, so it's gonna be 14. I'm pretty sure 14 didn't have a Mass Effect. I think that was 15. I think that was 15. So Dragon Age 2014 would be... Oh, Jesus. So if Origins was 2008, you're talking 2 or you're talking Inquisition? Oh, Jesus, 20 seconds. I am going to say, Chris, I'm leaning more towards Inquisition. Do you know, I'm going to say Inquisition, final answer. Would you like to still ask me, though, if it's my final answer?
So your final answer is just the word Inquisition.
Oh, my final answer is Dragon Age Inquisition.
Your final answer is Dragon Age Inquisition?
Yes.
Colm. Is it pronounced Colm?
You can call me whatever you like, Chris.
You came here with no points. You now have no points. It's The Sims 4.
No! Why do I keep doing this?
You talked yourself out of it.
Why do I keep doing this?
It's a sickness, man.
Jesus. I'm very cross. All right. Fucking. All right. Okay.
Yeah, if I was to have The Sims 4 and Dragon Age Inquisition, I'd assume shagging in a coffin was in Dragon Age, not The Sims 4.
I was thinking of the Iron Bull man, and I was like, that seems like
famous coffin shagger.
All right, Matthew Castle, here is your second mystery Steam review.
Give it to me. The
combat sucks, and the dodging is even worse. No matter what, you will get caught, and that stupid timing of the blood is just too annoying to do, as it never works properly. Just a waste of time. The first one was much better compared to this pile of shit. 0 out of 10. And that's from Belmet. It is not recommended. And Belmet had 1.9 hours on record and 1.9 hours at review time. Your time, Matthew Castle, starts now.
Blimey, what the hell is this? So it's got combat and dodging, it's a sequel. I didn't play it for very long, so it doesn't tell me anything. I feel like it's in the stupid timing of the blood. And the stupid timing of the blood is just too annoying.
I know it's a long one. Do you want to get another quick look at the... I can give you...
Never works properly. Just a waste of time. The first one was much better. 2014. So a sequel. The combat and the dodging. I think you something like Kane and Lynch 2, but I think that was earlier than 2014. Can I get a clue?
Oh, you can indeed. Very liberal with your your things this week. All right, I will give you a clue. Matthew Castle enacting his clue lifeline. Your clue for this is... See, I do the clues beforehand, and I completely forget about them until I look at them now.
I just match random bullshit I pulled out of my head with an answer.
But the thing with my clues is to just listen to what I'm saying, okay? Okay. House of Peers. And Matthew Castle, your time restarts now.
House of Peers. The House of Lords. Their peers. The House of Lords. A combat game starring the House of Lords. Oh, House of Lords Fighter. House of Lords Fighter. Where retired MPs kick the shit out of each other with that big stick that they have in the House of Commons. Dirty bomb. Dirty
30
Dan,
seconds.
It's called. It's got a name, isn't it? That big stick.
Yeah.
Blood. Oh, I got it.
Do you? 14 seconds.
Lords of Shadow. It's a vampire. It's a vampire. It's a combat.
10 seconds.
Game. Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, 2014.
Is that your final answer?
I think it's called Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. It's fuck it. Yeah, I reviewed it. I quite liked it.
Matthew Castle, you said Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that is correct.
Your clue, did you?
Yep, yeah. Oh, well, like the clue is, the clue is, to be fair, meant to help the people actually get it correct. So that's all right that helped you. So let's update the scores. Matthew Castle up 1-0. So well done. Congratulations. Sometimes it helps.
I'm gonna kiss my.
Kiss your one. Beautiful. So Matthew Castle, can you give me my second Mystery Steam review, please?
Boss fight in a stealth game. What a joke. Yorick, not recommended. 14.3 hours on record.
Time starts now. Boss fight in a stealth game. What a joke. All right. What stealth games... That's where I have to go first. What stealth games came out in 2014? Okay. Oh God, my mind's gone blank. Mark the Ninja, that was 2013, I think.
Did it have boss fights?
And it didn't have boss fights. What stealth game had boss fights?
Tricky this one, isn't it?
A stealth game. Have you... I am going to pause my timer, Matthew Castle, and it's a gamble. I feel like I'm on bullseye, and Jim Bowen is urging me to take a chance. Could I enact one of my lifelines? And the lifeline I want to use, Matthew Castle, is indeed genre. Yes. Matthew Castle, please tell me, what is the genre of this game?
Should I read the genre from Steam?
I generally use Wikipedia as a rule of thumb, and if I find that's unfair, I will. But I think that's kind of pretty much what you're looking for.
Okay, I'm going to look up and see what Wikipedia calls it. Wikipedia calls this a stealth video game. Before you start the clock, one of the all-time worst uses of genre.
Time restarts now. See, I thought you were trying to catch me. Do you know, like when a couple of weeks ago when I said like this has been a brilliant Assassin's Creed or whatever it was.
This is one of my nice ones I picked this week.
I overthought that. What stealth games came out in 2014? All right, stealth games. Splinter Cell, Blacklist was the last one. That was 2013. Metal Gear Solid. That would have been 2014.
No.
It didn't have a boss fight, did it? Hitman doesn't have boss fights, and that was on the quiet in 2014, wasn't it? When did Absolution come out? Oh, when did Absolution come out? No, that was 2013, I think. Oh, I'm struggling, Matthew. Other stealth game characters.
Very famous one.
10 seconds. I am going to shoot for the stars, and I am going to say Hitman Absolution is my final answer.
That's your final answer? Hitman Absolution.
It's wrong.
It is a stealth game. But was it let down by a bad boss? The correct answer is Thief.
I forgot Thief even existed.
Well, that's because the 2014 one did such a number on it. I'm so sorry.
I think going through all the stealth games. Okay, pick myself off, dust myself off, because it's time.
I was trying to be nice with this.
No, you were. Matthew Castle, it's time for your third Mystery Steam review, and it is as follows: Came for the dog, stayed for the shovel. And that's from Psychosis. It's recommended with 6.7 hours on record and 6.7 hours at review time. And your time starts now.
Came for the dog, stayed for the shovel.
Does anything come to mind? You see, you have a wry smile.
Shovel pulls me into Shovel Knight territory. But that feels like you're trying to trick me into Shovel Knight by putting the word shovel in there, because my brain isn't very complicated and that's how it works. And I don't remember Shovel Knight
having a dog.
Unless it did.
Maybe it did. Unless it did. Unless Shovel Knight had a dog. Who knows?
I feel like I don't want to use my question. Listen, I'm just going to be bold. I'm just going to say Shovel Knight.
Are you going for it? Final answer.
I'm just going to do it. I'm going to say Shovel Knight. And I think it was called just Shovel Knight when it first came out. If it's got some subtitle on it, again, I'm going to come to Brighton. I'm going to burn down your house. So, come on,
Matthew
Gabe.
Castle, you said
Gabe.
Shovel Knight.
Gabe, sprinkle us with your magic.
And I can tell you that Shovel Knight does have a shovel. But does it have a dog? Shovel Knight is incorrect.
Oh, I fell for the fucking shovel.
I can tell you that the correct answer, Matthew Castle, is in fact Valiant Hearts: The Great War.
Who the fuck remembers that? The World War I point and click game.
I do, because it's in Mystery. Come on, I don't think that's unfair. I think it was a Ubisoft game. You know, it was all right. I know it was more than all right. I actually quite liked that. But yeah, Valiant Hearts: The Great War. You're not a fan of the war. Didn't think it was great.
I wasn't a fan of the war. Wasn't really a fan of the game. Come. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
What?
Came for the dog, stayed for the shovel. Who played Valiant Hearts and was like, that fucking shovel was... Mwah. Did it have a shovel?
I mean, clearly that person, whatever it was, Psychosis, they were quite happy with the shovel. So, Matthew Castle, can I have my third Mystery Steam review, please?
Puzzles inside of puzzles, 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 inside of puzzles. This did go on quite a lot longer, but I had to cut it for this.
A truncated version, yeah.
Yeah. But I would hope you get the gist. That is from Maxa, 6.1 hours on record. They recommended it after only playing 3.7 hours.
And time starts now. Puzzles inside of puzzles inside of puzzles. Let's just go through all of it. All right. I have a clue and I have a question. And this is my third one. So rather than me trying to rack my brain, because... inside of puzzles... all I can think of is Curiosity. From the Cube.
Yeah. I'm going to give you a freebie. It is not that.
Yeah, going to pause the timer, Matthew Castle, and I am going to enact one of my lifelines. And what do I have? Question and clue. Could I have a clue, please?
Yeah. Yeah, so for my clues this week, I've got second reviews of them. These are other reviews.
Oh, interesting.
A backup review.
Yeah.
So the backup review for this game is way too much demonic occult imagery. Avoid.
Okay, time restarts now. Way too much demonic occult imagery. Puzzles inside of puzzles. Okay, a puzzle game. that has Lucifer.
Well, you're assuming it has big L. I mean,
true enough.
You know,
just some
it could
form
be one
of
the lowlier evils.
Oh dear, that's puzzles inside of fucking puzzles. There's a cult imagery. 2014. Oh wow, I'm blank. I'm completely blank. The devil, Satan. All I have in my head is After Party, which came out last year, which has the devil in it. It's not that. Oh man. Okay. I'm stumped. I am completely stumped. With 15 seconds to go, can I just pull a game? I need a game.
A puzzle inside
a puzzle. Antechamber's coming to my head, but there's no occult stuff in that. Was that 2014? I don't know. I'm just gonna have to say Antechamber, Matthew Castle. Final answer. Even though it's probably not. So yes, Antechamber.
That's your final answer.
It has to be.
Yes. Antechamber.
Oh, Jesus.
That's your final answer.
Rubbish. Sorry, Chris. Sorry.
You currently have no points. You now have no points. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Do you remember Antechamber? I don't know, for some reason that came into my head. But yeah, what was the right answer?
It was The Room.
Oh, yeah, the thing that came out in phone first, and you turned around the things and puzzles inside a. Oh, right.
Incidentally, finding a review for this was really hard because most of the reviews are just the shittest references to the film The Room. And it's people who, if you've ever want to see 500 of the world's unfunniest people all making exactly the same joke, head to the Steam page of The Room. It made me despair for humanity.
The sorting Steam reviews by funny, you will find a lot of them not that funny. Funny.
No. I've lost a lot of respect for fellow man.
Some of them quite mean-spirited and criminal.
I would say a lot of people are mistaking funny with just horribly prejudiced.
Yes. Yeah.
Teenagers who shouldn't really be allowed to have PCs in their bedrooms, I'm afraid.
And that's your parenting minute from Colm and Matthew. So right, that was my third Mystery Steam review, is it? So Matthew Castle, here is your fourth Mystery Steam review. Beat the first level, which was also the last. I just paid $20 for a demo. And that's from David W. Rogers 2. It's not recommended. 26.2 hours on record. 5.8 hours at review time. And your time starts now.
Oh my Jesus. That is so hard. Beat the first level, which was also the last. I just paid. So it's something you're constantly taking runs at and presumably getting better at. So it's kind of a looping thing. I'm thinking there was that I don't know. There was that tiny one which you looped, but I thought it had individual levels.
Quantum Leap.
No.
Okay.
Super Time Force. That was around that time because my memories. I was working in London. I was unofficial.
Aren't you fancy? Man about town.
I was working on official Nintendo, and so there weren't any PC mags in the office. There was official Xbox, so I remember watching them. And I swear they played that quite a bit. Not a good anecdote.
Have you ended up at the same point? Super Time Force.
I feel like
you have your lifeline as well. And 25 seconds.
On one level game that you can play for that much. That's tricky. Oh, I was going to say the Metal Gear thing, but I swear that was later. Oh no! I reviewed it for official Xbox.
5 seconds.
Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. I hope it isn't called Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. I think that's right.
Matthew Castle. You said...
If you played it for 26 hours, that's quite a lot.
Super Time Force, initially. But then right down to the wire it was. You switched to Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. And I can tell you, Matthew Castle, that Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes is incorrect. Because in fact, it is called Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. You reap what you sow. So, my heart doesn't bleed for him. Yours shouldn't either. He knows how this game works. So, it's fine. It's fine. I'll sit here and wait for him to come back. Because what else am I going to be doing, I suppose? And also... if we called off the game at this point, he would technically win, I suppose. Or would he? I suppose he could be. He abandoned. Oh, look at him crawling back. They all come crawling back. I said you reap what you sow, motherfucker. With your.
That's a real nice welcome back to the stream. You reap what you sow, motherfucker. Oh man, I'm gonna fuck. Oh, Nick.
Look, we've always known
you are gonna reap nothing. I'm gonna salt the fucking earth so nothing can grow.
The both of us know you have to get it exactly right, and you didn't get it exactly right, I'm afraid. So Matthew Castle, can I have my 4th Mystery Steam review, please? And come on, take that put off your face. Turn that frown upside down. Sorry. All right.
I love this game. This game is about gradual improvement, a constant cycle of finding new plateaus and satisfaction of overcoming them with practice, hard work and intellect. If you are prone to rage quitting, then this game will quickly be deleted from your hard drive in anger. That's Cloud195, recommended after 9,028 hours. 4,938 at the time of review.
Time starts now. What? Who plays a game for 9,000? How many? Out of curiosity, have you done the maths? Because I would be curious to know what 9,000 hours is. That is ludicrous. Okay. Game about gradual improvement, constant cycle of finding new plateaus, satisfaction of overcoming them with practice, hard work, and intellect. Oh, Jesus. I haven't a clue. I do have a lifeline, so what could I... Oh, Jesus. New plateaus. Gradual improvement. It could be a... the only thing that comes to mind would be a multiplayer game, I suppose.
I mean, I would say that's a given.
But apart from, say... Well, yeah, I suppose. 2013.
Think of the tone of it.
Oh, it's very highfalutin.
Who talks about themselves in this way?
Dickheads.
And dickheads tend to like...
MMOs? No, they don't. I mean, I suppose bro shooters, I suppose, is what you would think. 2013. Oh, what Call of Duty came out in 2013? Call of Duty, they're not going to talk like that, are they? Oh, it's a terrible guess, Matthew, but all I can give you...
Do you want to use your question?
I don't know what to ask. Which is the problem. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Final answer.
That's your final answer?
Yes, Chris, that is my final answer. I apologise again, Chris. It's not much of an answer, but it is in fact all I can give you.
The answer is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which I believe came out in 2015. So it's not that. So, have you got a sound effect there? And there it is. It was Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Shit.
Come on.
Shit.
Come on. That stank of fighting game person.
Fair, yeah, when I think about it now, I suppose it does.
Come on.
Right, okay. This is this Mystery Steam review's not going great. Yeah, this one not going great at all. But Matthew Castle, I have your 5th Mystery Steam review for you, if you're interested. Here is your 5th and final Mystery Steam review. You get this? No. Is that right? Yeah, that is right.
No. Yes.
Yeah. You get this. You're bang on. So yeah, here's your final Mystery Steam review. Eagles are chaotic evil. And that's from Palpatinio. It's recommended 25.5 hours on record, 5.7 hours at review time. And your time starts now.
Eagles. They are chaotic evil. So you have eagles, a game with eagles in it.
And remember, yeah, you have your question, so you might as well use it.
As my question, can I ask you for what the clue is going to be for this one? Is it a third-person game?
Hang on. You're asking me a question? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Question.
We will pause the timer. Is it a third-person game? He asks. I can tell you that it isn't. It isn't. It is not a third-person game. No, it is not a third-person game. And the timer restarts now.
Interesting. So I was thinking like Assassin's Creed with the eagle, and then I was like chaotic. So eagle, a game where... a game where you get attacked by birds, like Far Cry, you get attacked by birds. That's not first person. That's not third person, that's first person. But which one was it? There was the one... Was it 3 or was it 4? There was the one that was in the mountains. They were both in the mountains. There was the sort of Tibeti one, and there was the kind of the island one. I'm gonna say Far Cry 4.
Is it? Don't need to use your final 30 seconds?
No, let's just rip the band-aid off. Far Cry 4.
Okay. Matthew Castle, you toyed with it being either Far Cry 3 or Far Cry 4. You've ended up on Far Cry 4, and I can tell you that Far Cry 4 is the right answer. Gracious Victor as well, of course. Class oozing out of every pore. That man. Well, look, let's just, to make it all of it, let's just go through it. Might as well just go through the last my last Mystery Steam review. Hey ho. Look, all right, you've one more job. Come on, do your final Mystery Steam review to me, please.
I dig it. That isn't a gloat, that's the review.
Come on, don't slouch now. Go through tell me the hours.
Says Marvel Gee. Recommended 11.5 hours on record. 11.4 at the time of review.
Okay, timer starts now. You can tell he's already lost interest. All right, well look, let's not beat around the bush then. Let's just say I'm just going to go for it, Matthew, because, why not? Steam World Dig.
Very interesting.
I dig it. It must be some sort of... They're not just saying, I like it. There must be digging involved. I've thought of Steam World Dig, and why bother? If it's just a consolation goal, why bother waiting around for another 1 minute?
What about using a question?
Final answer, Steam World Dig.
You don't ask a question. You could use that question for anything.
Final answer.
You could have asked the question because you risk going home with no points. But you could have asked the question, but you didn't. So you're gambling on Steam World Dig. I'm afraid it's the wrong answer. It was Shovel Knight.
Oh,
Listen.
Not my day. Not my day. Congratulations, Matthew. You've done well tonight.
Now you are the underdog. Now you are the people's favourite. I have become everything I hate about this game. I am the villain. What's that line in Batman? You
live long enough to whatever. Become the winner of Mystery Steam reviews.
I think people are tuning in for the first time have maybe seen me in a negative light for gloating like that, but they missed all the weeks of bullshit. This has been a long, hard campaign. As I've climbed back to the top, I am not embarrassed to enjoy it while I'm here spitting on you from the top of the mountain.
Son of a bitch.